Hello, Grade 3. Today we are going to review Unit 5. Do you remember what review means? It's an action. We do it. It means to look at something again so that we can practice and remember what it is we have already looked at. So what have we already looked at in Unit 5? Adjectives, that's right, people, and the adjectives for their face and maybe their age and maybe their body. So we're going to look at those, the 6, as we always do. And then we're just going to look at things you have already learned because we are nearly finished with Unit 5. Okay, everything in this video you have already seen. Do you understand? There is nothing new in this video, but do you know what we are going to look at? Do you understand it? If yes, great. Use this to practice. If no, please listen and watch and try and remember. Okay, now remember, you can go back and watch all my other videos. You can watch all of the lessons up to now, all of the videos on YouTube, not just this one. Okay, so you can go back, you can watch, you can pause, you can practice, you can read your student book. You have as much time as you want. You can watch all of the videos again, okay? But in this lesson, we are going to review. So like I said, everything in this lesson you have seen already. Okay, shall we do it? Let's go. It's that time. Let's practice our 6 adjective words for unit number 5 about appearance. Okay, number 1, tall. Number 2, short. Number 3, pretty. Number 4, handsome. Say handsome. You don't have to say handsome. Handsome. Number 5, old. Number 6, young. These are our 6 adjective words for unit number 5. We will be using these today in this lesson when we look at page number 51. Okay, let's do that. Okay, this is a review class, which means we are going to look at things we have already learned and practice. So I think we need to talk about adjectives. Adjectives are words that tell us what we can. Do you remember the different things that adjectives tell us about? They tell us what we can see, hear, touch, smell, taste, feel with our bodies, and feel with our emotions. Emotions are like alom di, alom mai di, alom sia. These are emotions, okay? So these are the things that we can do. We can talk to people and tell them about these different things using adjectives. So let's look at a few examples. Here's the first one. You can see the picture. Do you remember? We're not going to look at all of the pictures from this lesson. We're just going to look at some, but I want you to try and remember the kinds of words that adjectives are and what they can be used to tell us. So surfaces, this is what we touch with our hands or what we can see with our eyes. So here's some silk. Here is some stones. Look at the stones. Is there anything special about these stones? And a nice snake. Now the name of this snake is the name of the word that I want you to tell me. Can you remember what this is? How do these feel and how do they look? Smooth, that's right. In English we say smooth as silk, and this snake is called a smooth snake. Okay, here is a file. A file is used on wood or metal. How does it feel? How does it look? This crocodile's skin, look at the skin on this crocodile. If you touch this with your hand, how would it feel? How does it look to your eyes? This elephant, look at his skin. How would this feel? How does it look? What is the opposite of smooth? Rough. Yes, rough. When you touch it, it feels lumpy and sharp. Rough. So sights and sizes, things we can see, and how big or small things are. This is a blue whale. What words can you think about this animal? What do you think of when you see this animal? Okay, does that word for the blue whale still match picture number 2? If you said big, does big go with picture number 2? No. Okay, let's look at picture number 3. Oh, this man is lifting. He's lifting weights. Wow. So, the blue whale, the boxes, and the weights. What are these things? What word would you say? They are heavy. Yes, heavy. Okay, here's a feather. Beautiful feather. An ant on a leaf. And a little baby. Ah. So all 3 of these, what would you say? You could say small. You could say small, but I don't think small is really the word we're looking at when we look at a feather. And look at the woman. She is holding the baby. Does the baby look heavy? No. So what word do you think we are looking at with these 3 pictures? Also, what is the opposite of heavy? Ah. Light. Yes, light. Okay, so here are some examples of noise. Noise. This is what we hear. Noises are things we hear with our ears. Here's a bee. What noise does a bee make? Here's a game that if you touch the line, it makes a noise. What noise does it make? And here's a chainsaw cutting through a tree. What noise do these make? How does it sound? How does the bee sound? How does the game sound when you lose? And how does the chainsaw sound when it cuts through the tree? It makes a buzzing noise. Bzz, a buzzing noise. Oh, this is a metronome. How does this metronome sound when it is working? Here's a seat belt. How does this seat belt sound when you put on the seat belt? And here is a security line. What noise does this make when you put the end through the little hole? All 3 of these make a clicking noise. So the noise is the sing-kong, and the clicking is what we hear about the noise. It is the adjective. Okay, these are smells. We smell with our nose. Different smells have different adjectives because they are different, and we need to know what they are. So we use adjectives to tell us and tell our friends and other people what the smell is like. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Oh, cut grass. I love this smell. Cut grass. New towels. And pine cones. How do these things smell? Can you remember? Fresh. Yes, they are fresh. Clean. Fresh. What about this? It's a dirty old sock. It's very, very dirty. What about this one? An egg that is old. Oh, I don't like that. How would that smell? And an old clong, the canal water. It's black with all kinds of things in it that smell very bad. What word do we use to say smells that are very bad? Smelly. Smelly. The sock is smelly. It's a smelly sock. The egg is rotten. It is a smelly egg. The clong has lots of rubbish and garbage in it. It is a smelly canal. Canal แปลว่าคลอง It is a smelly canal. Smelly. Smelly แปลว่าอะไร เหม็น Okay. Okay, here's another example of things that we can use adjectives for. This is feelings. I think this baby has been told something that it likes. How does this man look? How does this little girl look? She's meeting the princess. How does she look? Excited, yes. Then excited. Woohoo! So these are feelings. This man really likes his book. He can't stop reading. Why? This man really likes to look at the sky, at the stars, at the planets. He can't stop looking. Why? Wow, these people really like the TV show they are looking at on their iPad. They can't stop looking. Why? Well, the book, the stars, and the iPad are all very interesting. Interesting. น่าสนใจ They are interesting. Now this part is quite important. We talked about this in the lesson before, and we talked about it on the Tuesday Google meeting. The word is. Now remember, is a verb to be. Why do we use is as a question? Well, we know that if we say is, we are talking about now, the present, ปัจจุบัน. We also know that we are talking about one thing,อันเดียว คนเดียว not two, not three, only one. In the questions in Unit 5, we are talking about people. Now we know that we cannot use we, or I, or you, or they. We cannot use these words with is, because they are all more than one. I is special,พิเศษ. I, we use what word? Am. That's right, am. Okay, so what people words do we use with is? Is he? So if it's a boy or a man, we say he. And yeah, you know, she. If it's a girl or a lady, we say she. Is she young? Is he old? Is. So let's just remind ourselves from the student book about the structure of the sentence and the question. So we start with is he, is she? And then we say yes or no. So we have is he and then adjective. Is he tall? Is she short? Is she young? Is he old? And you know that because the question word is, verb to be, is, am, are, the question answer will be yes or no. Because is, we say yes or no. And look, the words are the same as the question. We use he and she because the question is he and she. And we use is, which is the same as the question. Yes, he is. No, she isn't. Remember, isn't is not, but we still have is not, isn't. Is and is and isn't. Question is, answer isn't. They are the same. And if the answer is no, then we can say what we see. Is he tall? No, he isn't. He's short. So it will be the opposite adjective. Is he hot? No, he isn't. He's cold. Right. Excellent. That's it. We can't forget the other question and answer that we use. And that question is are. Now, are is the verb to be. Why do we use are? It's now, present tense, pachuban. Now, we use are when we're talking about now. But this time, there are two or more things. It can be two or more things, and things can be people. In this unit, we are talking about people, aren't we? So, we use they because there are more than one people. There's one, there's two, there's three, there's four, there's five, there's six. 6 children, and we are talking about all of them. So we say, are they students? Are they happy? Are they small? Are they young? Okay, 2 or more. Right, let's have a look. This is student book page 51. Let's remind ourselves of the are question. So here is the question, are they? Look at every picture, you can see there are 2 people for each number, so it must be they. If it was one person, kondiao, then it would be is. But it's not, because all of the pictures are pairs. Remember pair, P-A-I-R, 2 things that come together. So we have our question, are they tall? So question, are they plus adjective. Are they tall? Are they young? Are they handsome? Are they short? And just like the question is, the answer is yes or no. Yes, they are. No, they aren't. Question are, answer are. Question they, answer they. If we have the answer no, then we can then say the opposite. Are they tall? No, they aren't. They're short. So we say the opposite. Are they? Then adjective. Are they tall? Are they short? Are they ugly? Are they tired? Are they sleepy? Are they cold? Are they hot? Okay? And the answer will be yes, they are. And that's it. If it's yes, we just say yes, they are. Finished. Good job. Or no, they aren't. But if we say no, they aren't, we can then say the opposite to say what they are. Here's aren't. Aren't means are not. That's it. That's the end of the lesson. Everything you looked at today, you have looked at before. Everything here is from Unit 5. You have looked at the 2 questions before. You have looked at the 6 adjective words for every lesson in every video for Unit 5. Now you just need to put them together. You know about opposites. You have some words that you can use that are not in the book. Some adjective words that are not in the book for different things, for sights, for sounds, for feelings. What else? For taste, for smells. Okay. There are more if you go back and watch the videos where I did those the first time. Here in this lesson, we only did some. Did you remember them? When you looked at the pictures? Did you remember? No? That's okay, but you can go back and watch the video lesson where they are all there for the first time. You can go and watch that again. Practice. Okay, everything you can go and watch again. I'm going to say it again. You can go and look at all the videos as many times as you like. Okay. Great. I hope now that you are really good at the words and questions in unit number 5. In the next lesson there will be some homework, okay? Great. Have a very nice day and I will see you next lesson. Bye.